It's only practice, don't get scared.
I'm gonna go for a ride with Jimmy Cattoggio, the Cat Man.
You driving it?
Yeah, maybe on the way back. We'll see.
What's it built in?
Oh, okay.
I let everybody sit in it. They shut it off and on and off. And if you want the window, it's over here.
Okay. Oh yeah, it's getting in. So what year is this truck?
88.
This thing aired right up on its own. It's got like
it's-
memory or something.
Yeah, it has a memory. It's just your weight on my weight.
So what do you call this? A 6 and a 4?
6 and 4.
Okay.
It's all factory. Everything in this truck is factory.
And you only drive trucks with 2 sticks?
No. But most of them I've had and owned have 2 sticks.
Okay.
Boston Trucker here. Welcome to my channel. I hope you enjoy it.
Yeah, it's pretty smooth shifting.
And that's what I'm trying to tell you. It's different with the cable and it's all original and it's not too many things that people gotta make for it.
So Jimmy, what year did you start trucking?
Oh, jeez. Right out of school. I gave up a football scholarship to drive a truck.
Kidding me.
Yeah.
How'd your parents feel about that?
My father was a trucker.
Okay.
So it's part of life. I just thought it was the way. We had 5 kids in the family. We all wanted for nothing. I lived a good life.
Yeah.
And I thought that was the way it is. And it's the way of life for some of us, like yourself.
Yep.
You know, everybody around it interests you. You know, no matter what you think or people think, you can't do nothing without a truck.
Yep. Jimmy, what are all these switches here? I've never seen anything like that.
Yeah, those are my invention. All my switches, I put the covers on them.
Wow.
So they're like race switches when you put them on.
Yeah.
It'd be different.
That is different. Even these switches are different too,
I
yeah.
took the hat pins
Yeah.
and I glued them on there. And everybody asked where I got the switches.
Yeah.
I told them at the Rubies. And they went looking for them at the Rubies. And they're asking, I said, what are you talking about?
That's funny. People see this video and then copy you now.
Oh, they ought to. I mean, that's the way it is. We got to learn from each other.
I like the old school fans here.
Yeah, and they're a godsend, believe me. I love them.
Yeah.
When I slept at nighttime, they were the best.
Yeah. Well, you do shift this thing smooth.
You'll do the same. I told you,
Yeah.
this is an original, you know, everybody that builds one and puts 2 sticks in, it's a lot of work, you know, you gotta play with linkage to get everything right, and everybody wants their machines to do whatever they want.
Yeah. Got a good Jake brake in this?
Yeah, it's here somewhere. I don't even use it.
You don't even use it, huh? Oh yeah.
I don't like using anything that's, I don't need to. I used it before when I was doing freight because the less wear I did on my truck, the more money I saved.
Right. I mean, you don't need one when you bobtail it.
No.
Yeah. That's overkill.
And it's easy to goof up. You know,
Right.
It's just an interesting ride.
So where have you been with this truck? Been all over the country?
Oh yeah, I ran Ohio for 20 years, probably with this truck. I did it for about 15.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was on a dedicated run. You know how dedicated runs are. You gotta go, no matter what the weather is. And now today I heard you can't run on Route 80 anymore when it snows.
Would you run to Columbus?
Yep, every Friday
850
night.
miles?
Every Friday night.
Yep. Air freight, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a good job. It was a good job.
The stained glass we have here, it's pretty cool. Catman.
That was a gift from a good friend. He made them for me.
Yeah? What's the deal with these sun visors? That's not factory.
No, that's just old.
That's pretty cool.
Just had to get old.
Did you make those?
Take this way. Which way should we go?
I have no idea. I don't even know where I am. Oh yeah, no, I know where I am now.
Yeah, it's just, I got them out of an old Freightliner.
Really?
Yeah, I bought them from a Freightliner dealer. I just wanted old style. And,
Those are really neat. You got a lot of cool ideas in this truck. A lot of time thinking.
Yeah, but a lot of, I steal all my ideas off of everybody. You know, we all put in the time.
Yeah.
We all put the time in and enjoy what we do.
Consider selling it maybe for the right offer to the right person.
Yeah, I would, you know, because it's like I said, it's I hate to see it sit and not be enjoyed.
Yeah.
Because I did a lot to it, and I think if somebody was interested, you know, you get a lot of people coming to insult you when they want to give you for it.
Right.
But today, I don't think people realize how much money that people put into something. You know, there's a lot of money involved in the trucking business.
Yeah.
And I just want to, if I get out, I just want somebody to enjoy it. I don't want them to come back and say the thing was tired. It ain't tired. It's all here.
Jimmy, when did you buy this truck?
I bought this in 90.
1990?
1990. I went out to Shelby Elliott. He was known for selling big trucks back in the day.
Oklahoma, right?
Oklahoma, yeah. And I went out to look at a 359, and it didn't pan out. And I ended up looking at this, and I took it for a ride, and I had to have it.
Yeah.
It was one of the deals that I had to have it. And another good story, my friend, I had a 89 Volvo, a white Volvo. And I went out to buy this, and my friend told me, she said, you usually update a truck, you're going down. I said, yeah, but I like it.
Yeah.
And I called another friend, and he asked me, he says, what do you feel in your stomach? I said, I like it. He said, buy it. I bought it, brought it home. I'm not sorry I did.
Yeah.
But, you know.
Shelby Elliott's a good guy to deal with?
Yeah, he's a character when I got out there.
Yeah.
Very much a character. And I got him on a good one, though. I got him like, when we're talking business.
Yeah.
We went outside, and I asked him if he still lived at his address that I seen on a letterhead.
Uh-huh.
And he wanted to know how I met, how I knew he lived there. And I told him if anything happened to this on the way home, somebody would come and get him and make good for
Like
him.
the mafia.
Oh, it scared him to death. But he was a good guy. He sold me a good truck. Many people got good trucks out of them. They got what they wanted. They wanted big trucks. And being from here, this is really big for what I did.
Yeah.
I used to run alcohol for a company and use a Model Mac.
Yeah.
And it was just interesting.
I mean, you've had this truck since 1990. It's 33 years.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah. And
You've taken such good care of it.
I was looking at my Mac in my yard, and the sticker on the window said 1986. I was so surprised. I said, man, that's a long time. It's been
What kind of Mac is that?
A B73
Okay.
LS. Just it's just funny when you think about it, you know.
And you used to run that truck too?
Well, I ran it back and forth to New York. I ran it. I did containers. I
Yeah.
worked for all the container people back
Okay.
then. You know, it was funny to have an old truck and enjoy it.
Yeah. Boy, look at this traffic.
Oh yeah, typical.
Typical Sunday afternoon in Boston.
Yeah.
Everybody going home from Maine. I do love a 379, Jimmy. You ever drive any cabovers back in the early days?
Yeah. Actually, it was an Astro. I used to work with a friend that did Salem Grease and Oil up in Peabody.
Yeah.
He drove an Astro.
Oh yeah.
It was funny to drive. The windows were so big,
Right.
you could see your whole body out the window. You know. Cabovers, for me, they beat you up.
Yeah.
And I never really enjoyed them that much. I've always liked the conventional. And today, now everything is aerodynamic.
What do you think of that?
Time of the future.
Yeah.
That's what it's all going to be. And if you want a truck, that's what you got to do. You got to do it.
That's it.
And you got to take them for what it is and what it isn't.
Yep.
I don't know about this electric world, though. That's the hard part.
Yeah.
I think it came too fast. I think it all should have been hybrid.
Yeah.
This is the exit, right?
I think so, yeah.
I think it all should have been hybrid, gas, diesel powered and electric, and work them bugs out before it's all electric.
So Jimmy, your dad was a trucker?
Yeah, he trucked, but he was just a local trucker.
Yeah.
He was an iron worker for most of his life, and then he started trucking, and I just...
You ride with him when you were a kid?
I used to cry if he didn't take me.
Yeah, me too.
I used to stand on the corner when he went by just to see him. That's
Wow.
my dad.
What was your dad's name?
Phil.
Phil.
Phil. He's a good guy. Good stuff. Yeah, we had a good time. We had a good upbringing with my family.
Yeah.
Everybody was very much into let me do what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
And it was trucking. And I just stayed doing it.
It's been a good living for you, trucking, yeah?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. The harder you work, the more you make.
There you go.
The more people that know you and you work good for them, you got a home.
Keep a good name and you'll always have work.
I worked for Forward Air for 20 years. I was probably the longest broker that they had. And they treated me like I was a company truck.
Yeah.
You know. And I enjoyed it. I really did. I enjoyed it.
I always remember seeing you out there on the road before we knew each other.
Yeah.
I was admiring this truck.
Yeah. I used to meet a lot of people out in Hubbard, Ohio at the
Truck World.
Truck World.
Yeah, Truck World, yeah.
I met a lot of good people and we had a lot of good times. And I look forward every weekend to make sure I met them and we all seen each other. And it's just funny when you realize what you do enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
And then people with the traffic, traffic. It's part of the game.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is where we went.
Yes. You know, I stopped at Truck World a couple years ago, and it's exactly the same as it was in the 70s.
Yeah.
It hasn't changed.
I used to stop every morning at Snowshoe.
Yeah.
Every Saturday morning. Now I heard Snowshoe, the restaurant closed.
Oh, really?
I don't even know what it's been that long. That was my favorite spot to be.
Snowshoe. My dad stopped there.
That was my first stop for breakfast, and then next stop was Columbus. On the
Okay.
way back, the first stop was Hubbard,
Okay.
and then home.
And you were running Ohio when it was 55.
Yeah.
Now, that was a long ride across Ohio back then.
Yeah, I mean, and the laws were tight then. The cops really
cops were everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yeah, I remember. I used to truck across there in a 379, put my cruise control on 56, 57, and just still feel like I was gonna get pulled over.
My cruise control is my foot.
Yeah.
You don't have it on.
Oh, okay.
You know?
Yeah.
But I was one of the lucky people in my lifetime. If I got tired this truck told you you were tired.
Yeah.
So it would actually put you to sleep. You know, you'd have to
Oh, yeah.
stop because you'd goof up so many times,
Yeah.
or it would bug and you'd have to take a minute to regroup.
Yeah. There's no amount of caffeine
Nope.
that can make up for sleep. It eventually takes its toll on you.
And the trouble was, you gotta realize that because it's so much out there to be involved in.
Yeah.
The way that people, traffic, and
Yeah, you gotta be on your toes. You can't fool around. It's like when you fly in an airplane. It's the same thing.
This is my airplane.
Yes. It's one hell of a cockpit. Alright, I'm gonna drive now. I don't think we want to film this though.
Yeah, you did a fabulous job. I mean, I ain't trouble. I ain't
takes
trouble.
practice.
Yeah, well, I'm glad we got that little bit of time to practice.
Yeah.
It was all fun.
Yeah.
It was a great show. Nice people here.
Jimmy, thank you very much. It was a pleasure.
Good to see you.
See you down there. Be safe out there.